Algorithm is the place to be. Hey guys, welcome to Algorithm. Today I want to show you live Recon on Instacart. So if you see here, today I'm not using my curly. Here's my curly. What I've done is I've used as a QR shell to use curly in the Ubuntu in my WSL. So I'll be using this because I see this is a lot faster than using curly. So I want to take these two, the Instacart tools and Instacart.com. So I'll copy. Let me open it first so you can see what I'm doing. And let me see if this will also open. Can't find, but no worries. So I'll jump into the terminal. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'll cd into my documents, then my box. Then I'll make a directory, name it Instacart. Then I'll cd into that Instacart. Okay, I'll clear. So the first thing, I'm going to create a txt file, name it wildcard.txt. Then I'm going to paste in here the Instacart tools and also do this instacart.com and save it. Let me put this at full screen. Okay, then I'll save it. Then let's see if I cut. So I'm going to cut on.wildcards, then I'll pass it through asset finder dash subs dash only. Then I'm going to renew it into subs.txt. Then I'll run it. Yeah. As that is running, I'm going into the browser. I'll open clt.sh. This can also be used for the subdomain enumeration. So let's write there instacart.com. So here you can see it has a lot. Look at this side. From up here going all the way down. All these are subdomains of Instacart.com. Rancho Trade, Riley Sports, Railstar. You can probably get some of these here. To do that, search results have been truncated. Need to be sorry. So this might take a bit longer. Let me see. And take all of them. The problems comes in when we want to sort them. We're going to see. As you are going to see. Didn't even work. So I'll just take all of them and copy. Then I'll go back into my terminal. This is finished, so let's see how much they are or how many they are. I can't see any for the tools one, but it's fine. We'll just use that. So if we cut to and pass it, let's clear this first. If we cut to and you pass it through the WC, the shell, we get 840. What if we nano? Let me call this 3 dot clt results dot txt. So if we paste, it's about to paste is longer than 5 kilobytes. Fine. Let it just paste, let it paste. As that is pasting, maybe I can do install. If we realize we've done the wildcards and we've collected the subs using SetFinder. Now let's try it with let's try to get the subs from, I don't know if there will be different ones, but let's try to do them. So we want to use SubFinder .txt, not .txt, finder the search. I want to use -dl. So I'll clear this. So SubFinder -dl, and use the wildcards, then you renew it. Let me give this like 2.1 dot subfinder results dot txt and run it. Okay, we'll leave that to run, then go back here. This is everything that was pasted. So Control X, Y, and enter. Control X, Y, and enter. So if we cut 3, pass it through the word count -l, we get 6,887, but we don't want all of them, so we'll cut how will we do this? I think I'll use awk. Let's see, if I print assign 1, this has some of them but not, I don't think it has all of them. BI adds, let's see, what if I do a $2, it has nothing, which is good. What if I do $3, also has nothing. So I'll clear. I'm going to use $1 because I've seen it has some Instacart stuff. So if you don't understand what I'm doing here, I'm trying to sort out the Instacart subdomains from the clt.sh. So first I'll cut them all, the whole document. Then I'm going to use awk to only capture the first part of that document. If one line has 3 words, let me just cut this so that you can understand. If I cut it like this, this here is considered as $1, then this is $2, $3, and goes on. So clear. If we use this $1, it will cut the first part. Now I want it, after cutting, I want it to only capture the ones with the Instacart and get rid of the numbers. So again, I'll pass it through grep Instacart. So as you can see, we've sorted them out. We have sorted them out. So I'm going to save this. Let me clear. I'm going to use that again. Then I'll save it into a new. Let me use 2.1.2. Or let me just say 2.2. No, 2.1. Let me say 2.2. .clt clt subs .txt. Okay, so clear. So if we cut the 2.2 and pass it through the word count -l, get 384. If we cut 2.1, the SubFinder results, get 919. And if we cut what was it called? I don't even remember. Yes, subs, we get 840. Now some of these how do I say this? Some of these subdomains may be similar, so that's why I use a new. So I want to cut all of these three text files into one txt file. Let me just see ls. We have 1, 2, 2.2, 2.1, 2.2, 2, and 3. So I want to cut it into 4. So let's cut 2.subs.txt and also cut 2.1 and also 2.2. We pass this through the word count -l, get 2000 because we have added this and this and this. Okay, but now if we use a new, and let's say we output it into like 4 points main subs.txt, and then run it. So if we cut 4 point, let me clear first, cut 4 points, then pass it through the word count -l, get 981 subs. Okay, now out of the 981 subs, so we want to check the subdomains that respond to, or the subdomains that are live and those that are not. So on that, we're going to use httpx. So on httpx, I want to capture the 200 ones. httpx requires 2 arguments. How? I don't think it requires 2 arguments. If I install the right httpx, because I don't get even what's happening. So let me clear this first. So guys, I'm back. httpx needed to do some updating, but now we're back. So I'm going to clear. Let's do cd into documents, then my box, then install. So if we're less, had reached here. This is why I named this including numbers as for my methodology. I include numbers so that I can remember I've already done this, and this was the first step, the second step, and goes on. So we were in the main subs. So let's cut the 4 main subs. Then we pass it through the httpx. Let me first do -h. What we need is the -sc-cl. I don't know the content type, so I'm going to use title and maybe tech detect. So httpx, let me just clear. So we're going to use httpx -sc for this source code. Then we're going to use -title, so that we can, not even that important, but I like using it. And also maybe we can detect the type being used, and also maybe we can get the content length. And then all these I'm going to renew them into, let me say 4.1, let me say 4.0 dot, how should I call this, httpx result dot txt. Then we run it. Now as httpx is running, you can see it's running, we can go back to the browser and maybe see if we can find something here to inject our code into. Maybe let's just say candles, and see if what I write here will be reflected on the screen. So let's say candles. So candles. So here it is, shop candles for delivery or pickup. Let's try to inspect that and see if we have some code written down there. Da, 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 da. So I don't think there's anything here for this search. Let me check if the HTTPX is finished. So it's still running, It's still running. You can leave it run for now. Let's go back to the browser. The shop candles for delivery. H1 tag, shop candles. What if here what if I do like a H2, just an example. Don't know if this will work. And also up here there's Instacart store s $K equals to candles, then the search ID. We can also test this for XSS. Let's try this first, this HTML injection. See if it will work. Let's see if this will work. No, it doesn't work. it just passes it off, which is also okay. Let's try to search for XSS on this. I'm probably going to remove this too. So I'll copy that, go back into my terminal. This is still running, so I'm going to use this other one. Let me clear this. So to test for XSS, I'm going to use PyHunt. Let's see. Let's see if there's H. So first we're going to use PyHunt word paste. Okay. We're going to use this. I'm going to use dash XSS. So I'm going to use PyHunt dash XSS. Then I'll paste the link in there. Then I'll renew it into 5 dot. Let me say XS1 dot txt. Then I'll run it. What happened? Let's paste something. XSS 1.txt. Okay, let's try to get rid of this this ID here. Search ID. Let's just try this. See if we find something. XSS vulnerability found. Which is fine, which is fine, which is fine. Let me check if HTTPX has finished. Check. Yes, it has finished. So now the good thing of what I've done here is we get the URL, we get the status code, we get the content length. This is the content length. I think this is the content length. Then here we get the technologies running it. So like the Cloudflare bot management, Envoy, Google Cloud, and HSTS. Most of them are Cloudflare. Even if we go back to this, I haven't installed. Let me just install it right now. Called Webalizer. I have it on my Kali, but I don't have it on Windows. So let me install it right now. This also helps in identifying the technology being used by us by a URL. I don't want you to search if it's say Firefox extension or other. We'll add it to Firefox. Okay, so that is going on. I'm going to sort all this out. So I only want, for now, I only want the 200 ones. So I'm going to cut. Which one is this first? So we clear. Then we cut. No, let's ls first. So HTTP results is here. So I'm going to cut 4.0, pass it through grep 200. Then this is what will happen, but I only want this first part, this first, or I only want the URLs. So for this, just add it. So if we come here, we just reload it. Something that I've also learned, by the way, just recently, is if you go into the inspector, how come I've forgotten it? I don't remember where it was, but if I do, I'm going to show you. Okay, so that is reloading. Let me show you here what I want to do. So I'm going to clear. So on that, after grabbing the 200, what we're going to do is we're going to use awk to print out. Let's say print -1. It will only print the URLs. So after printing them out, I'm going to save them out as I'm going to use a new 4.1.live subdomains.txt. Okay, so now that we have that, we have the live subdomains here. So I'm going to run these live subdomains. So let me use Wayback. So I'm going to cut the 4.1 and pass it through Wayback URLs. Then I renew them to, let me take them to 5.0 point WaycrawL.txt, and I run it. So this, I'm using Wayback URLs. This will go into each and every one of those live subdomains and collect every link from those sites. Like as you can see here, tools.robot, all of this, whatever. So I'll go back here. I don't want to sign up yet. I'll sign in. There, cancel. Okay, let me just do this. Let me reload it. Here are some cookies. Here's a Stripe cookie. Yes. Here is the Cloudflare. Cloudflare is like the big issue here. Let's see, IndexedDB. Don't know why I'm being. This may take a while. Of which just is just the Cloudflare. That's the big problem. Cloudflare is the big problem. Okay, no worries, no worries, no worries. We can just chill out in here. So as this is running, let me clear. You can also use, I think I also have Katana. Yes, I have Katana. You can also use Katana for web crawling, and also you can use Go for web crawling. Any of the three works. So after, I don't know if this is finished. I think it's still continuing. But after this, what I usually do is sort out the JavaScript files, sort out the URLs that may be vulnerable to XSS, and reuse Nuclei on them, or even spy hunt. We'll try spy hunt to see if we find any vulnerable for XSS URLs. Sorry about that. Let me take a drink. Okay. These are too much. But it's something we have to do. Something we have to do. If it's loaded. Oh yes, it's loaded. So what I wanted to show, let me just close this door browser. I wanted to show you the use of Appalizer, or is it? It is. So Appalizer gathers all the technologies being used by a site and see the Java frameworks. You can also go and see if there's any vulnerability with these, or any CVEs written for all these technologies. It's written in Ruby, on Rails, developed in Firebase. There's a lot. But the biggest issue here is Cloudflare. And maybe not even Microsoft. Cloudflare is the biggest problem here. Okay. So let's see if this is finished. Still running. Still running. So we can try I'll just try to put here, or rather, let me try to test this XSS to see if it will work. Excuse. So I'm going to do, sorry back. I'm going to do spy hunt. Let's use a new, even if it was 5 point. Nope. Let me just do this to see if it'll find anything. Oh, what is happening? Dash XSS. Let it scan and see if we'll find something. No vulnerabilities found. Whoa. What if we use Nuclei? But probably if Spyhunt can't find any, I don't think Nuclei will. That's Nuclei -u hashtags. Let's see if this will work. This is still running. Still running. Let's just wait and see. So no vulnerabilities were found here. But probably if my hand doesn't find any vulnerabilities, I don't think that will. So as you're still waiting for these wayback URLs, there's something that I need some help with. Don't know if anyone knows about this. I've been trying to install Rhino. If you know Rhino Linux. I've been trying to install Rhino the past 2 days using the ISO image. The ISO image or the ISO file. The ISO file. So my problem is after running this machine, I've installed it into the VirtualBox. After running it, it does run, but as if you know about Rhino, Rhino requires that you install it manually. So after running, you're supposed to see the installer. So it runs and opens, but I don't see the installer, so I can't install anything on it. I don't know if anyone can help me on that. You can tell me in the comments. Okay. Otherwise, let's just wait for this to finish. This is becoming longer than expected. So the Wayback URLs are finished. Let me clear this. So if we alas, we have our main crawls or away crawls here. So if I cut 5.0 and pass it through the word count L, we have 18,229. So out of this, we want to sort them out. I think I'll use 6. So will I use 6 or just continue with 5? Let me just continue with 5. So first I'm going to sort out the JS files. So if we cut it again, then we grep the JS files, get all this, but there are probably some JSON files like down here as you can see. So I'll grep out -v the JSON so that we're left with only JS files. The JS files. Okay. Now since we're left with only JS files, I'm going to sort them out. So I'll new into 5.1 point only js.txt. Then Something else you can do here is we grab admin to see if we have any admins in here. We have some few vendors admin, Instacart store. Let me try Sam's Club first. Let's see if it will open. As that is running, let's also see which one. Issues, alcohol permits availability. That doesn't even do much. Let's also try to open this one. And also we can try to sort the APIs, if I can find it. Some of these are APIs, some are not. So I'm going to take out first the PNGs. Then I can also take out, can I take out from here the help? Yes. So if this is loaded, allow to access your location, block. You've landed in there for 4 errors. Okay. Let me first sort these things out, then I'm coming back to that. So I want just to get the APIs, so I'm going to sort out anything that has -v help. We're left with these. I want just the stroke APIs or shopper API is good. Up here there's also developer platform API, sort of good. Somewhere up here there were PNGs, and this is just docs. Do I need the documents? Let me just wing it. So I'm going also to grep out -v anything with a .png. So we're left with only this. Let's see. Connect authentication. This looks interesting. That is loading. But all these are docs. I don't know if they will work. They will work. Let me try some of these APIs. Payless convenience Instacart.com API. I'm looking for something like a developer or something of the sort. How come there's a .js here? So I'm going to also grep it out. -v dot js. Okay, let me now just renew all of these into 5.2 dot API only dot txt. Let me see if this is loaded. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to need the docs. But it's okay. Let's see. Here I think this was supposed to be connecting to customer. Then with your account to access customer admin. It's using Okta. That's also another problem. Let me see. What if I use test at test.com? Instacart Okta password. Let me just use test. called sign in. What if I just use this? Okay, so let me also sort out anything that has or rather let me just sort out anything that has an equal sign. Is probably too many, too many, too many, too many, too many, too many. There are too many. These here are repetitive. Most of them are repetitive. Maybe one number changes on this side, but are basically the same thing. I'm going to sort them. Let me see if it will work. Sort shoe. Let's see if it will work. So it didn't actually work. It didn't work. I'll just figure it out later. So there's a GraphQL here. Let's see what it will show me. So I'm looking for things that I'm going to sort out, then I'll run them with some automation scripts to find some XSS vulnerabilities, even SQLi if possible. Shoppers role. I don't need the role. Let me grep v role. But you can remove most of them. Let's also remove this one because it will take me to the login page. I don't want. Let's do login. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I also don't want this, and I'm seeing most of them are 36, 6 something, 36. Let me see what happens. What am I left with if I grep them out? So grep -v 3600. Okay. Also, I don't want .js here. So again, grep -v.js. Okay, so shop on Instacart.com, Instacart jobs, user channel 2, landing, find location. Let's see what will happen to this. So this is the GraphQL authenticated. Okay. So apparently I don't need the GraphQL for now. So I'm going also to grep it out. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So if I copy this, there is this link here that is repetitive. What if I try to run the XSS one or spy hunt? Let's see what it will give me. No XSS found. How come? Am I writing this thing wrong or what is happening? Spy hunt dash h. So vulnerabilities are down here. XSS, then XSS scan. Let me see what if I do the scan dash. Apparently that's an error. This is exactly what I'm doing. Is this, then the parameter, then equals to a value here. It's okay. See if I can find something else. Did they try the referral? Still nothing. Let me see on top if there's something on top. Try it on this one. Oh, come on, man. So let me clear. I'm going to remove grep dash v. What did I write? Then I don't want these jobs because it also didn't have any. So I'm going also to grep dash v jobs. So this is what we're left with. Shoppers Instacart apps. Download SMS sent. Let me try on this. No vulnerability is found. What about this? This we can also try SQLi to see. So here there is a test here. Let's see if it will work. I have been blocked. This is probably because of the Cloudflare. Let me try to use Kali and see. Let me just copy it first. So the video is getting longer than I expected. So I think I'm going to stop here. Then maybe I'll continue. Don't know if I'll continue. Because we are testing the dangerous waters now. But probably I'll continue showing you some stuff. Let me just see if this will open here or I'll be blocked again. If you can even see the screen. Okay, you can see it. I don't know why it's taking too long. Load. Okay, Cloudflare has blocked me again. So I'm going to stop right here. And I'll see you next time. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Then I'll see you.